Namah Shivaya, Namah Namah Shivaya. Oh, he's here. He's here. He's here. Touch.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. भगवते वासुदेवाय Family is going to put some things on all inside. Can we able to open the lid? Huh? Open the lid. Yeah, take the flowers out, Kashi. Namaste and Prem Namaskar. So, we're going to do some quick rituals, offering some of the things, which once we complete that, then we let everyone to come and view the face. So just to give us a few more minutes, then we can ask everyone to come and see the face and pay your tribute. Just to give us a few more minutes. Okay? Sorry, you want to come this side because the lid is going to open. How the lid? Only outside. Only out. Okay, that's it.
It's fine.
Just unscrew that. You want to get through to the God, yeah, Brandon? It's away from.
It's okay.
पूजा करवा दो
Om Shri Govindaya Namaha. One of you, leave this put from that boat and that side. One of you, or one can do this side, one can do that. So just leave it down there. One on this side. He is there by the feet. Put one there by the head.
Give me the cushion.
You don't have a chair, bring the chair.
I'm going to be strong. Strong.
Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Gananam Tvam Ganapatiham Avamage Kavim Kavinam Upamasravastavam Yashtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatana Srannam Nodike Siddhasadham. Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namo Namaha. Namah Shivaya Guruve Sachidanandamurtaye Nisprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambhaya Tejase Meghashyamam Veda Kauseyavasam Srivatsangam Gavastubos Bhasidangam Punyovedam Pundarikaya Gattam Vashnam Vande Sarvalokaiganadam Vasudevasudam Devam Kamsasanuramardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Sri Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Touch right eye, left eye, right here. So there are 9 openings in the body. The soul is balanced through the 9 openings. When it exits also, it exits through that. But we don't know what happens. It is Bhagwan's blessing. So today we say thank you for sending down such a kind soul. And we say the pratna to every part of the organ. So we will start with the right eye and then left eye. Om Veda Vyasakotranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti Om Veda Vyasakotranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namnesya Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti Om Veda Vyasakotranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namnesya Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti Om Veda Vyasakotranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namnesya Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Right nostril. Om Narendra Kumar Namnyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Narendra Kumar Namnyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Narendra Kumar Namnyam Janmanakshatranam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Go down there by the name of Om 2 times. Narendra Kumar Namnyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Narendra Kumar Namnyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartam Om Shanti. Om. Offering there that bow by the feet, just to leave it down there. Wash your hands. So, right, left, left. So, 3 on the right, 2 on the left. Okay, so both of you together. Om Vedavyasaputranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Pindam Samarpayami. Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Pindam Samarpayami. Vedavyasaputranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Pindam Samarpayami. Later we get this covered with the flowers. Om Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Pindam Samarpayami. Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namyam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Pindam Samarpayami. This is for the cow, right?
Yeah, this one. The coconut is this.
This where is that now? How we put it? 5. There are 5 coconuts, so you all can share it. Take one at a time. Sabebhyo devebhyo namo namaha. Om Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdesya. On the right hand side, down there. Yeah. Turn it that way so it won't disturb the. Yes. Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdesya Atmashanti Nivaranartham Naligeram Samarpayami. Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdesya Atmashanti Nivaranartham Nalikeram Samarpayami. Yeah, cover it in such a way. Okay, put one more. Put it on the right hand side. Right there. Narendra Kumar Namyam Janmanakshatranam Vedavyasaputranam Atmashanti Nivaranartham Om Shanti Om. You got some flower petals, so you can ask them.
Maybe I know.
You can be on this agreement. I'm just used to your name. What is your name? Shah. Shah.
मुझे के वो मोड़ा हाँ बॉडी कर
वैसे गंगा जल पर
या फर्स्ट गंगा
Om Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdesya Atmashanti Nivaranartham Om Shanti Om.
Under the seat.
Yeah, put it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Try to put everything. And this one will cover with the flowers, don't worry. Okay. Om Vedavyasaputranam Janmanakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdesya Atmashanti Nivaranartham Sabebhyo Devebhyo Namo Namaha Om. The flowers will close all over. Okay. Now you are going to drop one drop of Ganga Jal. Om Shanti 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 Om. Okay, Vishal. All the immediate families.
So just extended awesome.
Right. So you're going to have it. We're going to go parikrama 3 times. Then you're going to have it. Okay. Give some space. Take a sandalwood stick and a piece of camphor. You two of you are going to lead. Everyone can follow you. You two of you go. Yeah.
Can I take one?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The same one.
Yes.
You must go down, everybody must follow.
Grade 1. Okay, everyone got it? So we're going to make this round wider because you are quite a few of them. Shama. Yeah, you can start. Vishala. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Darshan, can I have you here, please? Start. Yes, Naren, come. Yeah, they're going to give you some camphor and we got it right.
અરવિંદ આવેલો છે અરવિંદ હે નહીં અરે તમે લોકો
Devaya. Those who are not going around, can you just give us some space? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Keep moving. Make the round wider. Make it wider. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Flower we put when we go round.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, next round.
You want to put one chair, leave it. That's easy. Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Give me one flower. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 You must keep moving, because it's standing still. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. When Sham and Vishal finish 3 times, they'll be done. Then rest of them. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yeah, keep moving. Keep moving. Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yeah, keep going. Yeah. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo 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 Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Second time. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Jai Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Saranam Namam. Shri Krishna Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam. Put it on side. Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam. Vishal and Shyam, when you are done 3 times, please you can move them.
Krishna Saranam Namam
Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam
Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Sri Krishna Saranam Namam Jai Sri Krishna Saranam Namam.
See, we couldn't count.
Second one.
Okay, one more time.
Right.
Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. 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 Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. Sri Rama 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 Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. Rama Om Rama Om. Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. Sri Rama Jai Rama Jai Jai Rama Om. 3 times, please. Put it there inside the
3 વાર થઈ જાય ને પગે લાગીને ખાઈ જવાય.
Yes. We have done 3 times. Please make offering all of that inside.
Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yeah, Om Namo Bhagavate
And after that we can call everyone.
Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते
Under the sheet, yeah. And this. Okay. Sharp. This one must go on the top of the sheet. Just spread it right through, but not on the face.
भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो 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 भगवते just do it like that all right
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
yeah check
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Shri Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai 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 Ram
Sri Ram
Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram
Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai
Naren's family, please come forward. Darshan, where you? Come closer, all of you. And just take some flower petals in your hand.
Ni sirena tiga na kudu mukon. Na ato. Chokha na pila mamuko. Pila na kaya.
Harihi Om Sanno Mitra Samvarunah Sanno Bhavat Vadyamah Sanna Indro Pragaspadihi Sanno Vishnu Rukramah Ayuh Sim Tvamiva Pratyam Rudam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavadu Tat Bhaktaram Avadu Avadumam Avadu Bhaktaram Om Shanti 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 Dakshannoranumage Kadum Yajnaya Kadum Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastunah Swastir Manushebhyah Urdum Jigadu Peshatam Sanno Astutupate Sanchatushpate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Dakshanno Ranumaghem Kadum Yajnayam Kadum Yajnapadayem Daivi Swastirastunah Swastir Manushebhyah Urdum Jigadu Peshatam Sanno Astuttupatehem Sanchatushpatehem. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sahana Bhavatu Saganam Bhunaktu Sagavidyam Garavavahai Tejasvinavadidamastu ma vidvishavagai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Dyo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithave Shanti Apah Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Deva Shanti Dhamma Shanti Devi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vedavyasa Gotranam Janma Nakshatranam Narendra Kumar Namdhyam Atma Shanti Nivarnartham. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Offer the flowers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
First put a
Who
flower.
is that? Who is that?
જે બાકી છે ફ્લાવર ફૂલ મૂકવાના તે બધા આવી જાવ અહીંયા.
Sorry, call them after I
Yeah, a lot of people.
Yes, yes, please.
મૂકી દેવાના.
There's more flowers.
જે બધા બાકી છે તે આગળ આવી જાવ ફૂલ મૂકવા.
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. But we are not going to leave now. We're just getting this part done. Then we ask everyone to come and offer flowers. Oh, Ravi, you need to guide me through who all. Bharat, you need to come. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ભગવતે વાસુદેવાય. ઓમ નમો ભગવતે વાસુદેવાય. અને
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo.
Call somebody now.
એ આખો બાકી કોણ છે હવે? અરુણ ને બધા કઈ ગયા? અરુણ,
Nikhil Khelan.
નિખિલ ખેલન બધા આવી ગયા? અરે
Nikhil Viren, I think.
જે બાકી હોય તો બધા આગળ આવી જાવ તો.
Is Bharat
You
also?
finish put.
Ma'am, Bharat also.
Which Bharat? Oh, Viren. Where's Nikhil?
He's coming.
Jita kar.
Yeah. Arun. Right. Deepak Darshan.
Name. Name. Name.
No. Deepak.
Oh, that's Mita. Sanjay.
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 Village time.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 So anybody we missed out? Sorry.
No, they
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Say a goodbye, boss.
Is anybody outside or in the garage that they never seen face? Please, they can come in. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
My book.
Om Namo Can you get a chair for you?
That's okay.
It's turning too long. Nilesh, can you get one chair for
Feels there? Yes, sir.
Can you get one chair? No, that's the plastic chair.
Sorry, sort of.
This? Anybody this? Yeah, that's fine. No, you will put the lid on that part of it and you use. Can you get it? Just go there. Don't go the lid.
Prabhu Tari Dwari Avyo Shri Atma. Prabhu Tari Dwari Avyo Shri Atma. Shanti Dejo He Paramatma. Shanti Dejo He Paramatma. Janam Janam Na Mera Darjo. Janam Janam Na Mera Darjo. Mukti Dejo He Paramatma. Mukti Dejo He Paramatma. Laksha Choryasi Na Mera Darjo. Laksha Choryasi Na Mera Darjo. Satkati Dejo He Paramatma. Satkati Dejo He Paramatma. Hame sau bega mari kariye prarthana. Hame sau bega mari kariye prarthana. Darshana dejo He Paramatma. Darshana dejo He Paramatma. Prabhu Tare Dware Avyo Shri Atma. Prabhu Tare Dware Avyo Shri Atma. Shanti Dejo He Paramatma. Shanti Dejo He Paramatma. Shanti Dejo He Paramatma. He Nata Jodi Atmai Premati Saumage Sarumani Sachutamanu He Nadayati He Jiva Aryo
Touching his feet and do namaskar. Go
परमात्मा ही आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो परमात्मा ही आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो सुसंपत्ति सुविचारनि सकर्मणोदय भारसो जन्मोचन मसपसंगते परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो मणे मोक्ष ने सुख स्वर्ग ना आशा पूरी के विनती यो देह दुर्लभ मानवीनो वचन करवा पावती साचो बतावो रूप सिर छोड़ हृदय सापजो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो परमात्मा ये आत्मा ने शांति साची आपजो
Flowers.
પેલા ફ્લાવર કોથળીમાં આપી દેવાના છે સમુદ્રી લેજો મીના પેલી કોણ લેજો
Put in the package, huh? You're gonna put in the bag.
And then you know what, Shama?
Okay. Namaste to all of you. We scheduled to leave at 2 o'clock from here to the Maitland Crematorium, where we're having a program at the chapel. The memorial satsang is going to take place. So those who are not seeing the face, and if you are not coming to crematorium, please come forward now.
લોટો ને જે હલાવી દેવાનો છે આવો તો So one sweet.
Give me.
This is all.
But I'll come and see. Yeah, make it slightly straight. Yeah. Right, Savna? Take time to get out. Sorry. Also, those who are standing in the way, you need to give us a way to proceed. Okay, Brendan, I'm standing in front of you. I will come round the block and I join with you in front. So we can take from here same way. M5 military. Sunrise circle.
No. I need to bend. You can't like this. Come.
Right. So those who are going to drive coming through, so we're going to take M5, then go via Militant to Sunrise Circle, and then into Maitland. So that's our route.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Ram
Oh, sorry. So we need again 6 pallbearers carry from here. The head must be out again. Sorry, G. There is a little lota and flowers, water there. They're ready with it, right? Okay, good. So you're going to
Just wait.
Oh, we didn't realize that. We just worked on it. Thank you. No, it's not because it's sobrada.
Ako na ni pagkaroon. Yun siya. Pwede po. Ano yung ba hulay ko?
No, on check.
But we used to but the first one. Where's Arun Bhai? And one of my boys said puro pachadi chiche.
Okay.
Nina ka munda chala. Munda chala. No.
So we must restand. We have to just see where we can stand to. Over here? No, I think you need to come here. No, sir.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ખાલી બ્લેન્કેટ ક્યાં છે બ્લેન્કેટ જે પાથરેલું હા એ મૂકી દેવાની હાથે yeah and the sheet so પિચોરી હોય ને આપી દો પિચોરી કાસરી કોઈ લે લે ને કેટલી લે છે બીજું કંઈ નથી ના આવા કંઈ લઈ જવાના ખરા I mean કોઈ ના આવેલા છે એની નિશાન હા એને કહેજો sorry આશો પુષ્પા તો કિચનમાં રહી નથી કરી ગયું ને ફ્લાવર ને બધું આપી દીધું ને ડબડો ને બધું એવું છે હા ચડિયા એ ગાવ તે આપી દેવું કોઈ નહીં This one, flower. A glass. Ako ay glass man na.
Please, family, coming, all of you.
But I must wait for the car to go. I can't go. I must wait for the car.
Namah Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
basics of the ballot. So you're going to walk with me? Yes. So we're going to do a form. Not now. Later, when we cremate. Like, what the six going to get? Keep the short chance and the sham you go. Keep the stand.
I want to show you.
So we need to get this view in first, sort it out, and then we start it. We will get more.
Anything else? You are going to it is standing there.
One, you can put two.
Is petals put out?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
The head is in the, when you come, grab it, you turn around, the head must go first. Always the head first. Okay, can you proceed? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Thank you. This one is not good. Like the immediate family, please can you come forward to take a seat in the front row? The rest of you all coming now, please give us 1 minute and then you all going to come and pay tribute straight away. John? Okay, thank you. But those who are coming directly to the crematorium, Crematorium, please come forward to offer the floral tribute to Naren Patel. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Do they pay respects now or later?
What is it?
Do they come and pay respects now?
Yeah, they must finish all of that.
No.
Yes, yes. They come just to go around and take a seat. Thank you. I need all of you all, please proceed. Come and do the floral tribute and take your seat. There are seating available on the either side as well. Thank you. Maitland, put this sound a bit higher. Tell them. John. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Sorry, can I make this process a bit faster if possible? So those who want to sympathize to sadhana, please you can do so after the entire procedure. So we want to get this process to be completed quickly. Thank you. Is something wrong? Hello, hello, testing, 1, 2, thank you. Oh. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om 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 Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Namaste, Prem Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. And every Sunday morning, I receive a message from Naren and say Vanakkam. May I greet all of you in the name of the Supreme Personality of Godhood in your own tradition. As per the wish of Naren Bhai in many conversation, and as per the wish of Sadhana Ben, we would like to begin this memorial service with the Hindu chant, then followed by a universal prayer by His Holiness Swami Shivananda Ji Maharaj, and then we will continue with the rest of the program for this morning, for this afternoon. May I kindly request all of you, please rise for the invocation. Arihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Arihi Om Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Sadurpujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayed Sarva Vignopashantaye Guru Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Mageshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murti Pujamoolam Gurur Padam Mantramoolam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamoolam Guru Kripa Mokshamoolam Shivananda Kripa. Om Bhurbhavassuvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahe Diyo Yo Naha Prachotayat. Om Sri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Om Sri Sadguru Bhagavan Shivanandaye Namaha. Guru Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Mageshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Dhyanamoolam Gurur Murti Pujamoolam Gurur Padam Mantramoolam Gurur Vakyam Mokshamoolam Guru Kripa Mokshamoolam Shivanandaye Kripa. Jai Ganesha Jai Ganesha Jai Ganesha Pahimam Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Sri Ganesha Rakshamam Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Jaya Saraswati Pahimam Sri Saraswati Sri Saraswati Sri Saraswati Rakshamam Jai Sri Durga Jai Sri Durga Jai Sri Durga Pahimam Jai Sri Durga Jai Sri Durga Jai Sri Durga Rakshamam Jai Sri Kali Jai Sri Kali Jai Sri Kali Pahimam Jai Sri Kali Jai Sri Kali Jai Sri Kali Rakshamam Jai Sri Lakshmi Jai Sri Lakshmi Jai Sri Lakshmi Pahimam Jai Sri Lakshmi Jai Sri Lakshmi Jai Sri Lakshmi Rakshamam Saravana Bhava Saravana Bhava Saravana Bhava Pahimam Subramanya 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 Rakshamam Dattatreya 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 Pahimam Datta Guru Datta Guru Datta Guru Rakshamam Shivananda, Shivananda, Shivananda Pahimam, Shivananda, Shivananda, Shivananda Rakshamam, Venkatesha, Venkatesha, Venkatesha Pahimam, Venkatesha, Venkatesha, Venkatesha Rakshamam, Jaya Guru, Shiva Guru, Hari Guru Ram, Jagat Guru, Param Guru, Sad Guru Shyam, Om Adi Guru, Advaita Guru, Ananda Guru Om, Chit Guru, Chingana Guru, Sinmaya Guru Om, Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Jaya Siya Ram, Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Jaya Radhe Shyam, Jaya Hanuman, Jaya Jaya Hanuman, Jaya Hanuman, Jaya Jaya Hanuman, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Sivananda, Sivananda, Sadguru Nada, Sivananda, 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 Sadguru Nada, Sivananda, Jaya Adonai, Sri Adonai, Jaya Adonai, Sri Adonai, O my Jesus, O Lord Jesus, Hail, hail Jesus, O Savior, Savior, O my Mary, O Virgin Mary, Hail, hail Mary, O Mother, Mother, O my Buddha, O Lord Buddha, Hail, hail Buddha, O Father, Father, O my Allah, O Lord Allah, Hail, hail Allah, O Kuda, Kuda, O my Shakti, O Adi Shakti, Hail, hail Shakti, O Mother, Mother, Shivananda, Shivananda, Sadguru Nada, Shivananda, Om. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and adorations unto Thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient. Thou art Satchidananda. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, greed, anger, and hatred. Fill our heart with divine virtues. Let us behold Thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve Thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember Thee. Let us ever sing Thy glories. Let Thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Kindly be seated. I'm standing here in front of all of you with a heavy heart, but sad indeed because I'm a human being. But today that I'm playing a two role, as you see in the Indian movies, actors does. But I have the religious side which I need to accept the will of God and the grace of God, and accept the departure of the soul of Naren purely is Bhagavan's will. All of us, the day that we born in this world, our return date is booked. But we don't know. A great South Indian saint, Saint Ramalinga, is similar in the Gujarat, like Jalram Baba. And he says, Indru varumo, naalakke varumo, matru endru varumo ariyen. Indru means today, naalakki means tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I don't know when my day, but I know my day will arrive. All that I want Paramatma to give me the strength and the courage to do good to the fellow men. I'm here today to pray for the noble soul of Narendra Kumar Patel. But in my understanding, he played a role of a guru. What is the meaning of the word guru means? Gu means darkness, Ru means remover. Whoever comes to his close to associate with him, and he enlightened them with knowledge and removed the ignorance and darkness, misconception, and given them the light of knowledge. That's what his job. That was what he did under the Western Cape University. And condolences message are just flowing through, and every student today that they are silently crying because they lost a great teacher, professor, a guru in their life. And today that we all gathered here to celebrate the life of Naren Bhai. I happened to meet this family, very blessed, just about a few months after I arrived at Cape Town. I met a wonderful soul, he's no more now, from Pietermaritzburg. He was one of the, I think, minister at the, on those days, people don't like when I say this name, House of Delegates. Mr. A.S. Pillai, late A.S. Pillai. I happened to visit their residence in Pelican Park to sort out some of my paperwork, because I arrived at that time. My passport very clearly says is not valid to travel to South Africa, but all other countries. And I think Rhodesia or somewhere, that's written there, 2 countries. So I went there to submit my application for further renewal of my work permit so I can able to continue my service here. Then I went to see Mr. A.S. Pillai. When I went to see Mr. A.S. Pillai, who was sitting there in that afternoon, was none other than my dear friend, Narberam Bhai Soni. Then immediately A.S. Pillai told me I must take care of this brother. Mr. Narberam Soni is here in Cape Town. He got a jewelry shop. Please look after him. So since then, my friendship with Narberam Soni family grew from strength to strength. I was alone for about 6 months. Sadhana Ben and my sister Rekha and Asha, I didn't see you that time. I think you were studying. So that became my home in, I tried to get that name, Ashraf Avenue, right behind the Radhakrishna Mandir. So they become my parents, they become my family. Our relationship grew from strength to strength. In one evening that we used to do one recital, the whole family sit together and we pray and then we have our supper. Happened to be visit that evening, first time I met the Patel family, Jarambai and Urmila Ben. I very clearly remember they came with the Jaguar. I remember, I told him. That was my first meeting of this Patel family. As time gone by, and Narberam always say, Urmila Ben is my sister. So he called me sometime later and he told me, Guru Krishna, I got a good news for you. What is the good news, boy? I like to hear it. He said, now my sister is now arranging for Sadhana to get married. I remember those moments, I never forget that. What a joyous moment for Narberam Bhai. And today he is with us for such a sad situation. I remember all those incidents, I never forget that. That's how my connection to the Sony and the Patel family begins. And then the rest is a history. We become as close friends and families, and we have often get-togethers when they have any events, religious events, and they've given me the opportunity to perform various things. Then August, I visited the surgery. In June, I was in India. I was very blessed to visit. One of the very blessed part of India is Karnataka. And I went to a Krishna temple closer to Manipal, is called Udupi. When I was just on my way to Manipal and Udupi, Sadhana Ben is phoning me. Then I'm telling her that I'm here in this mandir, and I show her where I am. It was a wonderful experience of connection that happened in June. And then August, we were talking a lot about Manipal, how the life was, how the city is today. And that was wonderful words that I would like to share with all of you. That's what is Naren. The treatment is very little, but the conversation and the communication that he link up with his patients, something very unique. He make them absolutely comfortable, and he explained to us what is it. One of the biggest problem is dental structures. So every time we go there, he measure it, he tell me this deep, that is that deep, it is. Look after it, brush it regularly. He gives wonderful instructions and give me all the necessary things to look after it. That love and care was something very unique I ever remember. But today that we came to celebrate a life of a person like that. Maybe each and every one of you. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, which we are going to recite now, from chapter 2, it tells you what it dies is the physical body. The soul, it never dies. But again, I want to share it to all of you. Can I say that? Yes, thank you. I was talking to Sana Ben on the day. She gave me a call and said, a choice has been made, a decision has been reached. We are going to donate some of his organ to the needy people, those who are required. But I want to say that today, even though the body is dead, Naren is still alive. He is given his kidney to someone who is going to survive from there. His liver is going to be given to someone going to survive. So through that, there is a Vedic sloka I am going to recite later. May you come back to this world to perform noble deeds, which is going to be continued today. I want to say that to all of you. I think, after we heard, and then I was talking to Gauri Bain, and she said, I think we must go soon. Must go and become organ donors. I think we all must also think in that direction. We mustn't be selfish. Let's see how we can help. There's so many type of dhan. This is a life-giving dhan to someone, a jiva dhan. You're giving soul to someone. What a wonderful thing. Let's spread this message to the broader community. And Naren set an example to all of us. As Lord Sri Krishna says, only the body that dies, soul never dies. Soul is eternal. We're going to recite all these slokas now. From Bhagavad Gita chapter 2. Verses 38 by Arjuna to Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Tvamati teva purushaha puranastvamasya vishvasya param nidanam vedyasi vedyam cha param cha dama divyatatam vishvamananta rupa. Arjuna says to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, thou art the primal God, ancient being. Thou art the final resting place of this universe. Thou art the knower, the knowledge, and the supreme abode. By thee is universe pervaded, and thy form is infinite. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, verses 22. Vasamsi jirnani yata vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tata charirani vihaya jirnani yanyani samyadi navani dehi. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in these verses, as a person puts on new garments, give up the old and useless ones, the soul similarly accepts new material bodies. What I told you now? The organ is now gone into someone else. It's taking up an energetical form. Giving up the old and useless ones, that means the body the soul felt this body is not good for me anymore. So I need to proceed. And the next verses. Na chayate briyate va katachit nayam putpa pavita vana puyaha ajo nityaha sasvatoyam purane naganyade hanyamane charire nainam chintanti chatrani nainam dagati pavakha nainam kledayandyapo nashoyadi marudaha. Bhagavan Sri Krishna says in these verses from chapter 2, verses 23, the soul can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by wind. The soul is eternal. You need to understand that. And the last of the Bhagavad Gita verses from chapter 2, verses 28. Avyagdhani budhani vigyadmani bharadaha avyakta nidayan yeva tatraka paritevana. The end and the beginning of the beings are known. We only see the intervening formations. Then what cause is there for grief? The next two verses from Rig Veda. Om Suryam Shakshur Kashyadyu Vadamatma Tyashanagaksha Pridhivim Sadharmana Abo Vakakshiyedi Tatra Diksha Moksha Diksha Pradiksha Sariraha. O mortal, after thy death, may all the components of the body be merged into the 5 elements of the earth. We call it in Sanskrit called Panchabhutas, 5 elements of the earth. Just remember, whatever we see outer in the world is also inside in the body. The 5 elements is outside, the 5 elements also inside. Remember. May the other parts of the body be merged into the appropriate elements and in accordance with the meritorious deeds. What is this meritorious deeds? Nothing but a bundle of action. We call it as law of karma. What is law of karma? It's nothing but every action, there is an equal reaction. Law of cause and effect. The law of retribution. Good actions will bring good reactions. Bad actions bring bad reflections. We need to understand that. So according to the meritorious deeds that Naren has performed, may the Atma inherit an appropriate body and come to this world to perform noble deeds. The next sloka is from the Atharva Veda. Om Shamagne Bhaksha Tabasham Purushakshaha Mutrakshaha Madradabhyainam Ekastreke Vigito Jatavetaha Samayeknam Dehi Sukrude Muloge. This Atharva Veda sloka says, O effulgent God, thou art the dispenser of justice, thou recompensate everyone according to his or her deeds. Just now I explained to you. peace, shanti to the Atma of this dead body in the westward direction. May there be peace to the Atma of this dead body in the east, the north, the south, and all other directions. O omniscient and all illuminator God, thou art the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer of this universe. May thou bestow a worthy abode to this noble soul. When I say this as dead body, some of you may be thinking is what I'm saying. In Sanskrit, we call it called preda. As soon as when Guru Krishna is alive, everyone will say, what time Guru Krishna coming, what time Guru Krishna going, where he is going, what is he doing, and all of that. As soon as when the doctor declared, hold the pulse and say, finish, tell the family. Then immediately you will say, what time Pine Town undertaker is coming to pick up Guru Krishna? No. You will say, what time they're coming to pick up the body. What does that mean? What time the preda is going to be removed? Because you cannot hold any value to it. Because the Atma is gone. You cannot hold any value to it. We need to understand. That's why one of the great South Indian saints says, Pirattal Pirattal Manidalai Pirattal Aridugan. The human birth considered to be the gift of God. We the Hindus believe there is sevenfold birth. The seventh fold of birth is a human birth. So we must say thankful to Bhagwan for sending down as a human being into this world to do more good to the humanity. Let's do as much as, that's why Swami Shivananda says, do good and be good. Be friendly, be kind, be helpful. I had one of our Hindu fellow brother was here at house earlier today. I posted about Naren's funeral on my WhatsApp status. 10 minutes later, I'm driving to the hospital, but the phone is ringing. I'm thinking, what is this gentleman calling me? And he asked me, what happened to him? What? I said, how you know him? He said, no, I met him on Saturday in one entertainment place. He said, I met his wife. I met one of his friends. And he don't know me, I don't know him. We just become friends. He spoke to me for 1 hour. An unknown person met in an entertainment place, and he spoke to him for 1 hour, discussing about how he came to South Africa, what is he doing, how is his work, what he is doing, and what he must do, what he mustn't do, and how to look after the children. I tell you, I think, it's very sad sometimes when we see Naren and Sanaben, we think I don't know why Bhagwan did not give them a child. But they taken many children as their own children and treat them their own children. Grant them love, knowledge, and guided them how to survive and come up in life. And I want you all to go have some time, if you have Naren Patel on your Facebook page. And he deliver messages now and then on the Matrix Dental Studio. Am I right by saying correct? Yes. You must see, I was just watching one of his messages last night. He said how we should be careful of, don't run away with modern technological healing process. There's a problem. Be careful. Because you have money, don't go run behind the modern technological treatment and all of that. Be careful. The person sitting behind the machine don't know how to operate it. So you may be end up for second consultations. He said, be aware. So awaken the knowledge of many people out in the world. Some people, they don't do that. He said, let me rather make the money. That's not his passion. His passion is to do right thing for the patient in the right way and the healing. That was a blessing that we all had amongst us. And the last of the Vedic chant today is from the Rig Veda. Om Sham Jagat Sakas Pitirpihi Samyaminashe purde parame vyoman hidvadavedyam punarakshumehi shan jagat sagasva tanva swarsaha. This Rig Veda says, O mortal, by the austerity and enlightenment and by the good deeds, by the good karma, attain the bliss, ananda, in heaven, in Swarga, and join the company of their forebearers. What a wonderful moment. He depart from his physical body. As the Indian community is celebrating the arrival of our people from India to South Africa. Such a special way that when we are celebrating, let's remember this great legend. Served in the faculty of dentistry in University of Western Cape. Let's pay tribute. And may he get connected to all his ancestors, the Piturs, who came from India to this very blessed soil. And be free from all sins. And once again, may the spirit, the Atma, inherit and enlighten the body that full of lustre. And once again, may they come to this world to perform noble deeds. Through chanting this Vedic mantra, we seek the blessings of Paramatma upon the noble soul of Naren to rest in eternal peace, Sadgati and Moksha. Why I say this, free from all sins? Swami Shivananda says that very clearly. In Kali Yuga, through ignorance, we may get caught up with something. Each and every one of us know that what is our shortfalls, what is our weakness, what is our bad habits. And now we all should sincerely say sorry for it. Naren is not exceptional to it. He may also had his difficulties. And I always say this, controlling of sense organ. Lord Sri Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, he compared the sense organs of ours. That's why today that we offered that pinda, because basically that we focused upon the sense organs in the face, our vision, our hearing, our smell, the taste, and the feeling. These 5 are very troublesome sense organs. If ones who control these sense organs become the master, a yogi. But it's difficult for all of us. Don't say that Guru Krishna is wearing orange standing here. I'm also got a problem. I'm also in that queue. Remember that. I'm also working on my case, how to rectify, how to improve, how to become a better person in life. Don't say nobody is exceptional to that. We need to understand that honestly. So we need to say sorry and say whatever we did wrong, knowingly or unknowingly. Because we believe God is most compassionate. So the word that in Sanskrit called Karuna Murti, the most compassionate. May the good God in every name and form as we adore is forgive if Naren committed any mistake or any sin, knowingly or unknowingly. Bhagwan, you are the forgiver of all our commissions and omissions. May you take the soul unto your fold. That is a prayer that collectively that we did this afternoon. Now I have 3 speakers, one after the other, and once we complete that, we're going to proceed to the rest of the procedure for the day. And also, some of you may not be personally sympathized to Sadhana Ben and to the extended family. Please make some arrangements, go and visit them at home, because it's not easy. Now she got a house full of people. But as time comes by, she's going to be alone. It's not very easy stage. So who is going to be sharing the love and care as we know of Naren, is each and every one of you. Just a courtesy call, a personal visit, that will grant strength. And the love that you're going to show to Sadhana Ben is going to become a healer. The time is a healer. So in that understanding, I would like to call upon this person, also very well known to me, because when I went some time back to his surgery, he treated me also under the supervision of Dr. Patel. Then he went on his branch, and now he became a very qualified in his line. And now I would like to call upon Dr. Sanjay Ranchod.
Namaste, Vanakum, Namaskar, Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. Thank you, Guruji, for that amazing prayer and inspirational spiritual enlightenment. I firstly have a message from Naren Bhai's, I call him Naren Bhai. He's been called by Dr. Patel, Nari, Narendra. I won't say a few other words. But this is a message from the Manipal group. Some of you may know that he studied in India. It is with great sadness that we, the South African Manipal alumni, heard of the passing of our friend and colleague, Professor Naren Patel. He is a professor, even though he was never bestowed officially. Nari represented the human in us all. He showed us that anything is truly possible. Nari was a brilliant clinician that we depended on for advice and clarity. He was a benevolent teacher, influencing his students from all over the world to be better doctors. He strove for excellence in everything he did. Most of all, he was our friend, crazy funny, on point, and always when you needed that one-liner that nobody could deliver. Today we feel alone and empty because we have lost our friend, our buddy, our chomi. To Sadhana and his family, we send light and love. Manipal alumni, South Africa. I have a few words from myself. If I didn't write it down, I think I wouldn't get through it. Where does one begin on my journey and our journey as a family with Naren Bhai and Sadhana Ben? And how does one encompass everything at a stage in this manner? But it started as Dr. Patel as my lecturer, and then progressed to mentor, tutor, colleague, friend, and finally father figure. Even my daughter calls him Naren Dada. Our relationship goes back to 2002. As an undergraduate student in the clinics, one could hear Dr. Patel 3 rows away, calling student by names I cannot mention now. For those who don't know my surname, it's Ranchod. So inevitably, every session, he would walk into my cubicle and call me Ben. That was his style, loud and affirmative, authoritative but personal, creating a very special bond with each student. Dr. Patel was the Chuck Norris of dentistry. He even has a sandwich named after him at the University Cafe, the Patel Special. What a legend. He has touched so many lives, influenced so many students, giving them the confidence to be great clinicians. His attitude to life was exemplary. The way he treated his patients, and Guru Krishna knows firsthand, with so much care and compassion, is something to be admired, something we should all follow. He was never one to sit idle. He was always fixing something in the house, tinkering here and fixing there. You know, I'd love to go into his garage and see his little workshop and all his instruments neatly packed, even the little soldering corner he had. Everything was always in pristine condition. Whenever we had a problem, no, we'll come and sort it out quickly. Always willing to help. On a personal note, he and Sadnaben had a bond so close that not many couples have. They not only worked together, but they had a very special understanding. Understanding on a very different level. Their bond is something that I admire. He would shout at her, and she would still be the super sweet woman she is. In the surgery, he would scream, and she would just be gentle. But it was never out of anger. He was the masala and the spice, and she is the yogurt and the milk. And they bond together, just balance things. This is difficult for me to say, but in a room, when meeting people, he would say, Sadnaben would say, "This is my son." Now that's very normal for a parent to call you their son. But it's very special when someone else does it. A simple word from a mom or a dad to call their male child, but a word that has so much meaning. Words can't describe the void left, the sorrow felt, and the pain within. On behalf of Hasmita, Arya, myself, our deepest and most sincere condolences. Namaste.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you so much for a kind tribute. I would like to now call upon Dr. Ilesh Soni, the brother of Sadnaben, and he's going to pay tribute on behalf of the Soni family. Sanjay.
Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev, Vanakam. I stand before you to do this very difficult task today, and forgive me if there's any shortcoming. I thank you all for coming to honor my brother-in-law, Naren Bhai. He was, as you have heard, an incredible human being, a supporting and loving husband to my sister, and he fit into our family perfectly. He was warm, welcoming, kind, ready to help anyone, whether it was for life or studies, especially dentistry. Over the years, we all watched in awe as he excelled in his career as a prosthodontist and lecturer at UWC. But he always managed to remain so humble. He was a perfectionist on par, excellent at his work, a handyman who would beat any professional. As you walk into his beautiful house, there are reminders all over, even reminders in my home of work that he has done, and the beautiful home that he created for my sister and himself. As we have heard over and over again, he has touched so many lives, and he will be missed by so many. We have lost someone, a kind soul, and a special person, as we have heard, a father figure. For my two children as well. We are from Pietermaritzburg, and he was father to my two children when they studied here. He leaves behind a huge legacy, and that will be kept alive and touched and in all our memories. What an incredible always be felt. The hardest part of losing someone is not saying goodbye, but rather learn.
Thank you to Dr. Ilesh Soni. Now this person, that I saw him first when he walked into matrix. There's a beautiful video that goes on the reception. Then I asked Naren, who is this? This is one of my students. Then he told me, I have quite a few students of mine are joining with me. We're opening this practice. Then this person is, I can see it, similar like me, got so much love of photography because he was using his camera and doing some wonderful promotion of what he do. Is none other than Dr. Ridwan Habji. He's going to come and pay tribute to his guru and his work colleague and co-practitioner at the same place. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Patel, members of the Patel family and the Soni family, friends and colleagues. My name is Ridwan Hafiji, and I had the selfish privilege of having Dr. Patel fulfill many roles for me. I'm from Durban originally, so I have no family here. But Dr. Patel fulfilled roles to me, and I'm going to name them in a very special order. He was the teacher that I dodged in the clinics. He was the employer who I was intimidated by without reason. He was the father I loved. He was the mentor that I studied under. He was the colleague that I opened my first practice with. And he was a friend who would cut me down to size when my head got too big, when I got ahead of myself. While driving here, I was thinking, my first car, my mom and dad and my granddad didn't see, but Dr. Patel and Mrs. Patel saw it. It's like those special moments that you treasure and you sometimes can't tangibly explain to people, but Dr. Patel was there. I was working yesterday and I got stuck. And it was the first time that I realized that Dr. Patel taught me dentistry, but he didn't teach me how to work without him around. My first job was with Dr. Patel in 2013, and I've worked under him and in his shadow with privilege since till Monday. The true meaning of life is to plant trees under whose shade you do not expect to sit under. I bear testimony that Dr. Patel was that man. And all the messages and calls have come through just reaffirm what I said. Dr. Patel was not your conventional teacher. He was not brutally hard, but he certainly did not mollycoddle us. Or as he would say, I swear you because I love you. For anyone who has engaged with him will testify, and it's so fitting that Guru Krishna mentioned this. He'll always start off by saying, I remember the face, but I can't remember the name. How's work? How's the family? Are you well? And one of the very few people who will actually ask you, are you well, and actually mean it and listen to what your answer is. I was telling my mom, there's not a single week that has passed since 2013 that Dr. Patel has not asked, how's mommy and daddy, how's Nana and Nani? Monday was no different, or so I thought. It's almost bizarre to think that at his beautifully young age of 65, he had the time to engage with whoever he crossed, intimately and personally. However, I will be lying if I did not mention that his temperament was not always as calm as a kitten. On that note, for those of you that didn't understand Dr. Patel, I humbly request that you forgive him because he did not mean any harm by whatever he may have said. We will miss him more than we can prepare ourselves for. At Tigerberg, he was there at 7 o'clock every morning. And at Matrix, nothing changed. Imran and I still got a stern word from him when we were late for our 9 o'clock patient. But what always gets me is his humility. He trained generations of dentists and specialists, close to 3 decades, who've moved on to pastures greater than what we could imagine. But Dr. Patel was a man of the soil of the earth. His leather shoes, his blue jeans, his check shirt, and a smile that you can't help but love even after you just got schooled by him. Selfless. 2 decades, almost 3 decades in academia. You don't do that for any reason other than passion for humanity, passion for imparting what you know. It has its moments, and he weathered many storms, and Mrs. Patel stood by him through it all. But there was no greater joy and pride that Dr. Patel had in saying, that's my student. And that's what he lived for. Someone told me the other day that they messaged Dr. Patel on Diwali. Dr. Patel was a bit strange because I would message him on his birthday. It will be this long message, how much I loved him. And he'll reply with a thumbs up. What I can tell you is that every one of you that messaged him, that didn't see him on a daily basis, whatever the message may have been, we knew about it, and he appreciated every last message. Thank you. Then came Matrix, Dr. Patel's home with us. And once again, working alongside him, I was reminded of his attention to detail, his beautifully analytical mind, and his forever inquisitive and investigative self. We would sometimes do things and hope that he doesn't catch us, and he would still catch us. But more than anything, his compassion, his devotion to family, colleagues, and most importantly, his patience. Basically, what I'm saying is, Mrs. Patel, Vishal, the Patel family, thank you for sharing the better part of Dr. Patel with us. We appreciate everything that you've done, and sometimes we may have abused it, but thank you. His legacy will be left in the service of the hundreds of dentists in the form of care that they will impart onto their patients. Not many people can say this. My closing remarks, sorry for keeping you so long, but I'm done. My closing remarks, inspired from both Dr. Patel and Mrs. Patel. Share. Nothing you possess, intellectual or material, is yours, but entrusted to you by God Himself. Use it for love and for service, and always spread love to every soul you touch. Go well, Dr. Patel. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Afji, for a wonderful, fit tribute. Thank you so much to all of you for your time and your effort to be here with us to celebrate the life of Naren. There's always be a saying, behind every successful man, there is a woman. That's none other than Sadhana Ben. Sadhana Ben is the backbone of the practice and kept everything in spick and span of the practice. And even sometimes, I remember that one time I went, the assistant's not there. Sadhana Ben was the assistant. And today, that we lost such a wonderful soul. And lots of love and blessing and Bhagwan's blessing and strength be upon you to overcome this irreplaceable loss. Not only to you, to the entire community. May I take this opportunity on behalf of the officials and members of Sri Siva Alim. Why I'm saying this first? Because during the COVID, I started off the live streaming of our programs. Even though we stopped the devotees not to attend, but the live streaming went on. And you will see it when I go 9:20 to get ready. Say so many people is online. You will see the very first person comes up is Dr. Naren Patel. Every program of ours, Naren is watching. And then one day when I went and told him, you know what, now the committee and all saying that we should stop the live streaming, at least people will start visiting the temple. Then he told me, please don't stop it. Please don't ever stop it. People like me, we work sometime challenge, I'm at home, at least I can get connected to the satsang and the message that we deliver on Saturday, Sunday mornings. So in that understanding, we want to pay tribute on behalf of the Siva Alim community for his generous support, on behalf of Cape Town Hindu Seva Samaj, on behalf of Cape Hindu Cultural Society, and from all the 16 Hindu organizations in the Western Cape, we would like to pay tribute to Dr. Naren Patel. May his soul attain Sadgati and Moksha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Please, can you just pass these flowers to the family? Can I have all the family members to come and stand around as we are going to do the Shantipada. Then after the Shantipada, we're going to place the body on the platform. We'll lower it, and the immediate family is most welcome to accompany me to do the final rites. Please, all of you, Vishal, Shyam. Hey, Shyam. Yeah, please. And the two sisters, and please, all of his close families, you can. Thank you. Can I kindly request all of you all for a concluding prayer and Shantipada? Can I kindly request all of you, please raise for a Shantipada. Give me 1 minute. Arihi Om Sanno Mitra Samvarunaha Sanno Bhavat Vadyamaha Sanna Indro Pragaspatihi Sanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayuho Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Rudam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavadu Tat Vaktaramavadu Avadumam Avadu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Sanno Mitra Samvarunaha Sanno Bhavat Vadyamaha Sanna Indro Pragaspatihi Sanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayuho Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyam Rudama Vadishyam Satyama Vadishyam Tanmamavid Tat Vaktaramavid Avin Mam Avin Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Dakshanno Ranumahe Kadum Yajnaya Kadum Yajnapadaye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastir Manushebhyaha Urdum Jigadu Beshadam Sanno Astutubate Santachushpate Om Shanti 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 Om Dyo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Pritave Shanti Apah Shanti Roshadayah Shanti Vanaspatayah Shanti Vishwadeva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Shama Shanti Redi Om Shanti 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 Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Shantu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Machat Dukkha Bhagvavet Asadoma Sadgamaya Tapasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Amritangamaya Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudasyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Om. All of you offer the flowers inside. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Can you put the bracelet, Kasanabin? Can we close it? Right, okay, please. And I need 6 family members to carry to put it on the platform. Nilesh. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Kayena vacha manasendriyeva buddhyatmana va pragadisvava karomi yadyat sagalam parasmai narayanaayedi samarpayami narayanaayedi samarpayami. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Shri Brahmanarpana Mastu. We want to say thank you to all of you, and also thank you to all the doctors and the nurses from Maitland Mediclinic for their love and care. Thank you to the officials of the Maitland Crematorium. Thank you to Pine Town Funeral Service and to Brandon Woodley for organizing the very dignified funeral service. And thank you to all of you once again. Om Shanti. Drive safe home. The going to be in that road at the end. And that's where we're going to put everything else. If she don't want to come, it's
No.
fine.
No, she's not going to, it's going to be too traumatic. No.
I'll come or son
You can
read.
Yes.
Then you can, someone can must take care
I'll-
of
Just
this.
shields and
I'll-
rifles. That's
Yes, you can be here. You can be here. Right. Sadhana Ben is going to be here. If anyone would like to come and speak to her, you can do so. All the men should come here. Come here. Arun. Ashok.
You can go down.
Only men. Only men.